Hello, July. Can you hear us?
I don't know who that is. I can't, so we can hear it.
That's the first thing.
I don't know.
Behind him. I one time had to go from a suit to a military.
Yes, we can hear you over at Essex, but we're trying to figure out whether July can hear us.
I think Demone is also there, so you can ask her. Because it's her on the lock.
I think she's talking, but we can't hear her.
But yes, if you would like to keep the Siddur on Catonsville's campus, we'll make the other two for Dumbo. You might not actually do
Okay,
it.
send me so I know, like, Israel sent me some stuff for, that we bought from Amazon, so we can just have Amazon.
Yeah.
Pick up for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Okay.
We got a few minutes for you, Colin. Okay. And are you screen sharing there, Dima?
Yeah.
Okay, you good with that?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Okay.
I think I watched you do it from Cable last time.
I was at Down Dog, but yeah, I
Oh,
was
well.
doing screen share.
Yeah.
If you're good with it,
And I told her I don't mind handling the PowerPoint portion, actually.
that might even be easier to divide and conquer.
Yeah. Not just here to be pretty. Also here to help.
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am. Hi, Demont.
Hi. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, July.
Okay, I can hear you guys now. I mean,
Hi,
well,
July. Yes, we can
Hi,
hear you too.
everyone.
Hey, July. Hello. Hi. So we wanted to do a rehearsal before the meeting, July. I'm not sure whether you had
Sure.
us,
I have 10 minutes.
and I don't know whether you read the chat, but Nehemiah we're going to be starting us off over at Essex.
Mhm.
Are we gonna introduce ourselves again?
Probably.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Jasmine asked if we have to introduce ourselves again.
Yeah, we have. I think we have to introduce ourselves. That's why we have
Just the presenters or all SGA members?
all the SGA members, and then after that we have the project update, and then Nehemiah's part on the icebreaker, and then you come after that. And of course, Yannick, and then the questionnaires.
For the update, you guys good? Or what you guys gonna say?
Yeah.
What? What do you mean?
Like, didn't prep you. Okay, where's my phone? Right. You know.
So then there's the icebreaker and then the cost of
But my biggest advice to people trying to remember
okay.
right now.
Is this still July? Is this still
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be
Hold on, give me.
the introduction from
Like,
all the SGA
for example,
members,
from
then the project update,
mess up.
Nehemiah's part,
First, the people who lead the mechanics
then
and the lead
Nehemiah's
tell them
part,
what. So,
then
I'm feeling that.
Um,
Because he sounds too hot.
is that all?
You gotta have like a mechanic guy to go to your mechanic.
So yeah, I tried to make the video, but the video was not going, so I just put the picture.
This is it, right?
yes, I saw that, July, and I think it's fine. As long as you just remember what you wanted to say over on the video.
So yeah, I think I will just describe these steps, and then showing them the picture, and I hope I can just show them some of the.
You want to log in on the app?
Yes, sure.
On the Teams app.
So you want to log, so you want to leave the web then?
What is this for?
You need to log in.
Yeah.
Like if you're.
Oops.
So I would leave this meeting, I would leave it from the web.
Let her
And
log
then-
in first.
Then this is Unique's part, right?
Yes, that's Yannick's part.
Okay. All right. It seems like we're gonna be good. I mean,
She was not sure about the agenda, And I
Unique?
was just telling her that your part comes first. Remember your icebreaker part,
Yeah.
and then July's part, and then her part, and then we have the question. That's when I come in with the question as the last thing we do for the meeting.
Yeah. I am excited. I feel like we're going to do great.
Me too. Thanks.
Jasmine said, are you still going to ask what the clubs want to see improve? CBC. Okay. Say it
Sorry,
alphabetically.
can you ask again? I didn't quite hear the whole question.
We're still going to ask what the clubs would like to improve throughout their club or during the meeting.
Are we going to ask the club about what again? I can't quite hear. Not clear.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Are we going to be asking what the clubs would like to improve during the meeting?
Yeah, I was gonna ask them what they want us to talk about during our future SGA TriCampus meeting, because most of, like from my experience, most of them don't actually tell us what topics they want to hear from us. So that might be a good question to ask them and see what topics they have in mind that they want to the SGA members to talk about in future TriCampus meetings.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Thanks.
Welcome.
July, I'm sorry your video didn't work out. I know you really wanted to pull on
Should be
to
correct.
pull on the
So,
video,
let me see if
but
they can hear.
we know you're going to do great.
Respond.
Oh, so you're saying the video one? Yeah. Unfortunately, I cannot put the video, so I put the picture. I hope that works. Yeah, I think. Do we wanna do practice, like to rehearse?
A while ago, we're not sure which campus is going to start us off, but we know it's Essex. So unless you just want to rehearse your part right now, that's fine with everyone too. Yannick, do you want to rehearse your part right now? No? So Yannick over at Catonville is saying she's pretty confident with her part. She doesn't need any rehearsal. But
No one's.
I'm not sure about Nehemiah and you. What do you guys want to do?
Because people are starting to join, I don't know. I think we should just like not. I mean, we went over it like briefly, but if you feel more comfortable, if you want to go over it right now, I'm supportive.
Yeah, whatever you guys feel. So
Yeah, we can do a quick run.
yeah, we can
That's
do that.
fine. Nehemiah, do you want to start us off?
Yeah. So hi. This is our second SGA TriCampus meeting. We are here at the Essex campus. I'm Nehemiah. On the executive board. And then there's Jasmine and Grayson and and then I'll pass it off to Catonsville.
Hi, I'm Yannick. I'm a member of the SGA, and I'll be presenting along with Nehemiah, July, and Lindsay today.
Hello, my name is Lindsay Odiambo, and also I'm a member of the SGA Executive Board. And I'm going to pass it over to my colleague here.
Hello, my name is Seth. I am also part of the SGA. And I'm going to pass it over to the next campus, Dundalk.
Hello, I'm July, and I'm also one of the SGA member. And yeah, today we are going to have a tri-campus meeting, and hope you guys enjoy.
Hi everyone, I'm Jimon.
It's not started.
All right, we'll take it to the projects, right?
Yeah, just to make sure everybody is make sure they checked in to let us know that you have attended. Da, 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 da. And then we will go to the updates. Well, I guess our contacts is next to show them who we are. And then our updates from Jasmine and or July. Jasmine's gonna get water, so it'll be July. July, are you talking?
Um, you guys talk. You guys said something.
Yeah, we were at the updates, but I don't think we really have to practice that unless you guys
Oh, so you
don't.
want me to do the updates?
Um, I know it's you and Jasmine about Sodexo, but if you guys know what you are gonna say, I don't think we have to go into depth about that.
Hmm.
Because honestly, we don't. Um, I don't know. I feel like we're good. I think the introduction part is probably what we needed to practice. If
Yeah,
yeah,
that's good.
okay.
Is there any particular question anyone wanted me to ask the audience, the club leaders, and during the question session, apart from like what topics they want us to talk about in the future?
None from Essex. The one regarding the one question I did ask was from Jasmine, but other than that, we don't have any questions here.
Can you let me know again what was her question? I think I forgot that quick.
The same one that you.
That I was telling you I'm gonna ask.
Yeah,
Okay.
y'all were reading each other's minds.
July. What about you and Dumont over at Dundak? Is there anything specific question wise you wanted me to include today?
You want to kill your mic? And remember, if you first, if you have an audience, you're not being amplified out of the speakers. That microphone is strictly for the people at the far sites to hear you, at the other sites to hear you. So you still want to talk. Like I don't want to say, hey, Eric,
Hey Lindsay, can you put the link in the chat so they'll be able to click it for the people that's on Teams?
The sign up link or
Yeah, the sign in one.
I actually don't have it as a link, but I'll double check because I just copy and pasted it from the last PowerPoint presented from
Oh,
the last
okay.
TriCampus, but let me try.
Okay. I'll just type it.
Okay.
Or XDan.
Uh, July, I see a question on the updates. So I think what we're going to do is just alternate between the different, like, it shows on the PowerPoint the order you're supposed to go through. So I don't know between you and is it Jasmine? That's your partner. So I don't know between you two who is doing the short update on your part. So that would be something that you want to talk with Jasmine. I'm sorry, Nehemiah, but we can't hear you if you're trying to speak to us.
I was asking Grace to take it off mute, but are you guys ready?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Hello, everyone. This is our second SGA TriCampus meeting. Good to see you all here. We're going to start off by introducing ourselves for those who are just now joining yet another meeting. I'm Nehemiah. I'm typically on Essex campus, and I'm an SGA member.
Hello, my name is Jasmine. I'm on Essex and kind of Cadenceville these days. So,
Hi, everyone. I'm Grace, and I am mostly on the Essex campus.
Hi, this is me, Ali. My main campus is Essex, and this is the second meeting for SGA.
Hey everyone, I'm Dan. I'm the SGA advisor. Good to see you all today in person and virtually and around the world.
I'm going to pass it to Catonsville so they can introduce themselves.
Hi, everyone. My name is Lindsay, and I am mainly in Catonsville.
Hi, I'm Yannick, and I'm mainly in Catonsville.
Hello again, my name is Seth, and I'm based in Catonsville. Dundalk.
Hi, I'm July, and I am one of the SGA member, and I'm mostly in Dundalk campus. I'm gonna pass to Damon.
Hi everyone, I'm Jamon, and I'm mainly in the Catonsville campus. I'm just in Dundalk to help out.
Next slide, please. So if you guys haven't already, can you just there's a link in the chat, and also if you guys can scan the sheet to let us know that you have joined us and to also confirm your attendance. There it is. Dan, it's so awesome. So we're just gonna, well, this is a brief what we're gonna talk about today. Project updates, we're gonna do a game, college resources, club collaboration and retention, and then a Q&A. These are our contacts. If you would like to contact us, just take a minute, I guess a couple of seconds just to like screenshot or save it to be able to contact us at any minor convenience or major inconvenience. And that is our advisor's information. If you need it, it's there. Oh, it's also in the chat. So next are our sorry SGA project updates from Jasmine and July.
all right. A small Sodexo update is we have moved forward to communicate with the Sodexo head, Kevin. We had a small little meeting in Cadenceville to talk about what can be improved in their cafeteria over there. And he was very receptive. That's a good thing. And he's hoping to hold meetings in Dundalk and Essex also. So if you want to join those meetings, you can just talk to one of us, any SGA member. I will get your information later. And we haven't decided on the dates, but the time is usually around 1:30. So if you're free there, hopefully you can swing by because all opinion really matters. All right. Thank you.
Next is for the interfaith space. I'm going to pass it to Grace.
So I'm part of helping to improve the interface spaces on all 3 campuses. This link here is to those where you can find those spaces on the 4 campuses, because there is actually one on the Owings Mills campus, and we have had some improvements in that as well, along with getting Bibles for those rooms, and we are working on getting Qurans and a Siddur for each one as well.
So for the fun day, we have had a lot of meetings trying to decide like what we should do, but we have a lot of constraints and stuff due to the weather and stuff. A lot of the fun day events that we are planning, it's basically like outdoors, so we haven't like came upon a decision as yet. So I guess the fun day will be after spring break, close to when like school will be closing. So that's all we have for now for the fun day.
So there's not a lot of updates for the College Senate besides the fact that they're working on some policies that they're trying to kind of change. I think the current policy that they're focused on is student accessibility. I'm still unsure about that. However, I do see that the religious holiday policy project is not on there, and I would like to give an update on that. I'm still keeping in touch with the people who are part of SESCA, which do focus on the student body and their needs, and it still seems to be in discussion about the religious holiday policy change. However, it does look like it's moving in a good direction, and hoping by the end of the semester that it is seem to be made mandatory, because that does look like the direction that they're moving in. And I'm gonna pass the mic to Nehemiah.
Hello again. So at the DIB roundtable, we have been discussing a safe space for students. We will be doing a soft launch on Catonsville campus of fall 2024. The rooms will consist of colorful carpeting and soft textures, with flowing water, a grassy shore, and sandy beach, warm lighting radiating from pink Himalayan salt slabs, bubble tubes, calming music, swinging desks, squeeze balls, fiber optic lighting, sensory walls, and more. These are for neurodivergent students, but also for students who just need that, extra to get them through the day. So that's one project that we're hoping to launch in the fall. Another thing that we've been working on is the three-pronged approach for mental health support at CCBC. The first one is the mental health first aid, which is a series of sessions that the faculty or students that want to, but more for faculty. Basically, they have to take sessions, and once they're completed, there will be a plaque on their um, wherever they're located, so that students know that whenever they are in a mental health crisis, that they are open there, they're welcome there, and they know where to go in that crisis, or they know where to take that student in a crisis. The second approach will be Harmony, Happiness, and Hope, which is a nonprofit organization, it's Triple H for short. They will be coming here for workshops and mental health kind of things to help students on the campus to know that they are supported in various ways through this organization and CCBC. So what that looks like is they will hopefully be here after spring break. We're trying to get them here just for an info session for them to express more to you guys what they offer and what they do. Um, Next is what we talked about was the racism concerns that we were given, which was implemented by them taking faculty taking a cultural belonging awareness exercise, which was to inform colleagues of the appropriate ways to communicate with different cultures on campus. So your voices were heard on that. For the international students, we are working towards getting better funding for them. It's just taking a bit longer than we expected, but we do hear your concerns and we are working on it. So hopefully by the next meeting, we'll have something set in place for you guys.
All right, for the inter-campus shuttle transportation, we are still working on reaching out to the Dean of College Life and the Dean of and the Director of Student Engagement. So we are still going to reach out to them after the spring break and see whether they approve of our proposal and the way forward from that. That's just a quick update from the shuttle.
So next we have a game. So, well, for people that are on the campus in person, can you do next slide for me? Thanks. So this game is basically like an icebreaker to get everybody moving around, getting everybody comfortable with each other. And on teams, you guys will be in breakout rooms. So the objective is to create a positive environment and promote smiles and confidence with and for each other. The rules for on campus, you guys will be given a paper, and with that paper, you'll have to place it on somebody you don't know's back. For 5 minutes, you will have to put 5 positive objectives on as many backs as you can. And if you can't think of one, I will give you a list of objectives, adjectives, not objectives, sorry. For teams, you guys will be put in breakout rooms, and in that breakout room, you will express to each other positive objectives or just positive things to say to each other for that 5 minutes. So I guess we could start the time now. Well, not the time now, but you could put them in breakout rooms now, and then once they're in the breakout rooms, you guys start the hi, Miss Jackie. You guys start to put each other on papers on each other backs, then we can start the time. So, can you just mute it for me? Okay, thanks for participating. If you Okay, breakout rooms are closing for the meeting chat. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope it did like break the ice a little bit, so you guys can take your papers off your backs and see what the positive things is written about you while we move on the PowerPoint.
Hi everyone. So today I'm going to walk you through the steps of how to use college resources that is available to clubs. So many of us might have been new to the club, like president or anyone. So it can be confusing at first. So I thought of putting some of the steps to submit the forms, like how to submit a form for travel application, event and meeting requests, like a space and budget. And then you can also form a new student organization. And so I will go to next slide. We have a picture. I have a screenshot of the slide. So simply, at first, we will need to log into my CCBC. And then once we are logged in, we can go on the left sliding, we can see CCBC communities. That's on the first screenshot. And then, so second steps would be, so once we go to CCBC communities, it will take to the groups that you would like to join or that you have already joined. So it's on the second screenshot. So, and after that, we will need to go to the student engagement. And once we are there, we can again go back to the left sliding that shows up Office of Student of Engagement, Student Leadership, and Civic Engagement, First Year Experience, Student Engagement Staff, and Student Government Association. So for the forms, we need to go to Student Leadership. And then, so it will take to the clubs, student clubs and organization. And then we will click on one of those link, and then it will give you this form, this kind of form. So yeah, all right, we will need to fill this form, simply just putting your names and what clubs you are in, as shown in the PowerPoint. So yeah, that's all. It's just like a simple form that you need to fill this, and then you can submit your form. Okay, so if you guys have any question about how to submit the forms, just let me know. Okay, so somebody's from Cadenceville, I think.
Hi. Yes, my name's Colin. I'm the president of the Tabletop Club. I'm believe last meeting we asked about the budget and meeting form.
Mhm.
And I haven't really gotten back from Dan about breaking the two up as to make it easier for clubs to. We found in several of our leaders getting very confused on the two forms being jumbled together for club meetings and events and our budget being used in the same thing. Would it still be possible for us to design a form for possibly in the fall semester where the forms are split up? SGA.
So yeah, I think I will put on a meeting of that to just split the form for, like, as you said, maybe for the meeting request or budgetings. I would definitely take this out to SGA meeting, and then we will let you know maybe in the next meeting. Bye.
Hey, Colin, it's Dan. I'm over at Essex now. I know I saw you at Catonsville this morning. So we were going to meet after the last SGA meeting about what you were looking at, but then you said you didn't want to meet. So I'm happy to reschedule that with you to figure out what you're looking at, and we can hopefully make it happen. Because I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, but I'm happy to talk to you further.
I believe we did actually have a very, very brief meeting. Though I believe if I recall, you had a meeting afterwards. I do apologize about any sort of miscommunication or inconvenience.
Okay, so for this slide, I'm gonna hand mic to Yannick.
Oh, hi, sorry about that. I'm just like here to speak on the collaborations and how to retain club members. Like first and foremost, like you gotta like create loyalty among the members, people attending your clubs. Like not only outside, inside of the club setting, you should be like speaking to people or be so formal. You should like create a relationship, not like really close, but something that you can say, hey, Colin, like on a first name basis, you see? Because me personally, if I am attending some like a club and I see that like the exec members are kind of like mean or they don't like say hi or hello outside of the club, I'm gonna like feel like there's not a good relationship there. And that's not something I would want to be a part of. Uh the email. I am a part of about four or so clubs and I hardly receive emails from clubs. I don't know if you guys don't have like secretaries or what, or the secretaries are not active. I think that would be good. So it create people like have it in your thought that yes, I should attend that meeting or that event is coming up so and so. Active on social media. I don't want to be like pointing out on anyone, but I attended the ASU meeting like some weeks back. We did the painting thing, and that would be good to post on social media, right? I was looking for it to be posted. Up until today, it hasn't been posted. So people are not like seeing stuff that the clubs are doing. This stuff would gravitate to people so people can attend. That is how you retain like people just want to come to your event or club. Also, when you're doing like events, you I know it's an exact thing, like to decide what you should do, but sometimes you can put it towards the club members and like ask like, what do you think we should do? What activity? Because it's not only for you. Remember, it's for club members. So if they see you like you're doing something that, oh, I'm not interested in that, I'm not going. So I think if you really like have meetings, like say, okay, what do you guys think I should do? Or we should do as a club collectively. And then when you do like stuff that the club collectively decide to do, then they will like be more comfortable to tell friends to attend because normally people are associated with people that have the similar likings as them, and then they will attend. So as I said, socialize out of the club settings, not just inside attend other people's club. I liked when the business club attended the BSU meeting. That was so good. And I was like, it wasn't a lot of people, but when the business club came, I saw that the interaction became much better. And that's good. Same when the BSU attend the ASU meeting, that was good. And then I'm a part of the BSU, but because I saw the president attended the ASU, I started attending because I went to the ASU meeting yesterday as well, where we did the Steve Harvey thing. I was there. It was fun. So I think that would create like retention. When you collab, it gain more supporters or members. And when you go to other people's club, then it attracts people. You're not going to take their members, but maybe they will say, oh, I'm also interested in this particular club or this particular person or group, so and so. So as I said again, smile. So because me, that's why I'm always smiling. Because if I'm not smiling, I look like I'm really mean. So when you passing people like, hey, smile. Because I've heard that come off as very mean, but I'm not mean. It's because I'm not smiling. So I've passed club members, exec members, and they are definitely they seem mean. I don't know if they just have a resting face or what. But to me, they seem mean. And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to that club anymore. Sometimes I'd be taking things personal. I don't know if it's only me alone, but I take things personal. So yeah. And again, the food attracts me sometimes to the club events. I don't know if it's only me, but like I come to that meeting if I say like is food there. Once I say food is there, I'm going to that meeting or something. It all depends though, but I think those stuff like small stuff would really get people to attend clubs. And as again, I'm very nosy. I pass people's club and I see one or two people or three people. Like that is really not it, and it just wastes food because I've seen food being brought back because I stay here late sometimes. As I said, I'm nosy. So yes, if you guys want ideas how to like get like members or stuff like that, I can help. And I have a lot of friends, so if you want people to come, I'll bring them with me. Okay. Yesterday I brought about 6 people to the ASU meeting. I was like, okay then. We're going to this meeting. We played the African. What's the name of the game? The Steve Harvey game? Family Feud. Yes, I did not know anything because I'm from Jamaica, but I was there playing. It was fun. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm kind of nervous. Sorry.
No, you're doing great. Good job.
All
Lindsay.
right. Yes. All right. We'd like to hear from you as the SGA, as your SGA representatives. We would like to hear what you guys want us to talk about during our future TriCampus meeting. Any ideas you guys have for your clubs? We'd like to hear from you guys. So this is a forum for you guys to speak to us, both people online, Essex, Danda, Catonsville. We are here to listen to you. So if you have any question, throw to us. We are here to listen. And if you don't want to talk to us, it's fine. You can always leave a comment on the. We have a QR code that you can scan. I believe it's about to be pulled up right now. But yes, if you have anything to tell us, please share. I think I see a hand online. All
There
right.
is Jamea.
Yes,
online.
Yes, Jamia.
Jamea, sorry.
Yes, I'm a part of the. Hello, I'm a SGA rep for the occupational therapy program, and I wanted to know we have a OTA, AOTA, American Association for Occupational Therapy festival coming up, and I wanted to know how do we get more people to come join in on the festival. It's on the 15th, but I just want to know like how will we go about getting more foot traffic?
Are you asking about like the publicity aspect of your event? Do you want help publicizing your event around campus, or
Yes, yes, yes.
have you submitted any flyers or event requests through the student engagement office?
Well, I'm just the SGA rep, but I know that my club members they asked to they asked me to ask that question.
All right, I'm gonna give it to my colleague to answer to you.
Okay.
I think hi, my name is Seth. I think when it comes to publicizing events, I think that's one of the most hardest things for me being a club president. I will say that the best shot that you got is besides submitting a form for a flyer, there is also another way that you could publicize in terms of like, I believe on the day of, you can also have a text message sent to people who are subscribed to CCBC's text messages. And on the day of, they will text, I think on the day of or the day before, on the day of, that they will send out a blast text message letting people know, like, hey, there's this event happening on this campus at this time. Besides that, I think the best way would be also like word of like mouth. And I know that's a little intimidating sometimes for people who are introverted, but when you're sometimes if you have maybe if you have like a professor that is related to that field or a professor that you think would like to promote this to their classrooms, that could also be helpful. And I guess you could also kind of just like if you have like extra copies of the CC like the approved CCBC flyer that you could just like maybe leave it on like a table, not too many where it's like messy, but just like maybe one flyer here and there of the event. That way people who are sitting down, they will see that flyer. I encourage it to be to have like the CCBC logo because I know they don't really like flyers that are not approved by CCBC. But yeah, I say leave it around a few tables where you know that a lot of people are going to pass by. Ask to see if there's going to be professors that would be interested in promoting this event for you. And there's also a text message option. But maybe even asking if your SGA members might also be interested in helping you promote the event as well. I think that I hope this helps, but those are just my ideas.
Yes, that helped. Yeah, that
Those were
helped a lot. Thank
yeah.
you.
Those were good
Thank you.
ideas, Seth. Also, Jamia, you can reach out to your SGA liaison too, just to help you kind of sort out how you want to like promote this event. That way, it's like not like a lot on you. So, do you know who your liaison is? Right?
So I don't, but I know the OTA president. She probably does know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Dumont is your liaison, and then her information is also in the chat. So you
Okay.
can reach out to her and ask her for help as well on promoting you guys' events.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for the question.
You're welcome.
I think we have another hand raised, or was that just? I thought I seen another one.
Yes, I saw another hand too. But there was somebody online that had a
Oh,
question after Jemiah.
yeah, it's in the chat.
Okay.
It says, where can we find links to all the surveys and resources that the school offers, like Food Locker, QR codes, feedback surveys? I like to share them with our club members.
So we would have your SG liaison send that info to you, and that way you can send to your club if that's fine. Do you know who your liaison is, Miss Liz? Because that would you can reach out to them and they can send the info and you can just share it with your club if that's fine. And also I'm being told by my colleague that the food locker info is usually sent out every week in the newsletter. So if you check also on the newsletter today, you should have some startup guide on that information to share with your club. Yeah, and you can stop by the student engagement office. One of your fellow club leaders here is sharing with you on the audience. I hope this helps, Miss Liz. Any other questions from people attending on in person? Any topics you want us to talk about?
We have a question here at Essex.
Oh, yes.
Or
Hi, it's Jeba, captain of PR of the CCBCX's Community Garden / Environmental Club. And recently we did an event where we carried like 20 pounds, 40 pounds of water across like the campus, which was like really fun. We educate a lot of people about like the struggles that women and girls go to. But because of that, I wanted to ask, what are examples of events we're not allowed to do? Because we know what we can do, but what are like the boundaries of like some things we can't do?
The events that they do, like what is the restrictions and or if there are events that we can't do on campus. So I was gonna.
So, and for everyone online, I'm just talking to Mike. I know you're right there. um, I think there's a lot of cool creativity that a lot of students have, and most things we can support. Some things we might have to tweak gently just to make it work. But any idea you have, come run it by student engagement on whatever campus you're at, or drop a message in the Teams chat to me or to any of the student engagement staff. If you're not on site, or an email is fine too. But I mean, there's stuff you can't do. Most stuff you can kind of do. That's within reason. But we always want to make sure to have your back, and we always want to make sure we want to protect you with your creative ideas. So like, just come chat with us, and we'll make sure we can do that.
I would also like to add, just as a rule of thumb, so at CCBC, there are not just adults, but there are also high schoolers here that are also that are in dual enrollment, that are getting their associate's degree while they're getting their high school diploma. So I think the rule of thumb is that if it is appropriate for both minors and adults, and it can include minors in it, then I think anything within that line is good. If it's anything outside of that line where it would need, I guess, like, I with the presumption that it may need consent of like someone who's over 18, then I would say like then maybe that's something that you should ask Dan if it is okay to have an event like this. For example, um I am the president of Queer Club, and I remember running one of our first meetings, and we had a conversation, and a lot of us were getting along, and there were all adults there. And I think one of the club members, they suggested, "Oh, why don't we do like a like fun like dating or like friendly dating like." I think it was like, I don't remember what they said. I think they said something within the lines of like a speed dating. And we kind of had to backtrack and like something like that. I feel like that's a little bit more inappropriate in a sense of like, could it include like high schoolers who are also attending CCBC and CCBC activities? So I hope this helps. Just keep that as a rule of thumb that there is going to be students who are high schoolers that could potentially be in your class.
I appreciate that, Seth. I hope this helps to you that asked the question. All right. Any more questions at Dandak, maybe?
No, not
No
yet.
questions, not yet. Okay. Do you guys at Catonsville have any questions for us? All right, then we have questions for you. So club leaders, let us know your plans. If you're graduating, you're a member of an e-board club, let us know your plans. Please share. Share what strategies you're using to help your club stabilize while you're gone. We have someone raising their hand at Catonsville. We'll start here.
Hello, my name is Bill. I'm from the esports club. And for me, actually, I've been working with the vice president properly and showing him the steps I take to run the club and how I manage the budget and events. So for me, graduating this semester, I fully trust the vice president of my club. And I believe that he's going to do even a better job than I have done because he has learned from what I've done and he has other ideas. And I think next semester the club is going to do better than when I managed it with him. So training your vice president and actually collaborating with your board members will help make sure the club is a success actually because you're showing them what you do and they learn better from you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Bill from Catonsville. Do you have anybody else trying to share their?
Yes, we have somebody here at Essex.
Okay.
Hi. So most of our leaderships, like unfortunately graduating or leaving, which, hurts my heart because like I love everyone. So we're like leaving our leader alone. So it's like we do have like, but one of the things I've noticed, we do have more like So we don't the members that show up, they're knowledgeable and like willing to learn. So I don't have any worries leaving leadership in their hands. Like I'm going to check on them once in a while because, I'm going to be a little worried mom about my club. But it's like I also want to see like once all of us transfer. I wonder if there's like if amongst the different campuses, the college, everyone's college, like UMBC, Goucher, or Towson. Wonder if we could do like a collaboration amongst the gardens with CCBC as well, and like do like a really interesting event that way.
That's really nice. It's good to, if you can, it's good to provide mentorship to the upcoming and future leaders of the club. So we appreciate that, both from you at Essex and from you, Bill, from Catonsville. Do we have any hand at all?
We have one more at Essex.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Crystal, the president of the Film Society. I'm graduating next semester, but in this time, we're taking the time to, like someone else, I think at Catonsville said, train our vice and other members and encourage them to like step into like leadership roles. So maybe don't just be a member, be like a treasurer, secretary, anything like that, where it's like we can keep things afloat. And also talking ahead of time about plans we have for next semester and semesters to come. So they kind of have an idea of what they can do so they don't just kind of like start from scratch. So that's what we've been doing.
Yeah, I like that. It's good to nurture the aspiring leadership spirits that we have in the different clubs that we have here at CCBC. Do we have any more hands at Essex, Dundalk, or?
Oh, we do have one more.
Okay. Yes.
So I'm president of the PTK Essex chapter, Tri Theta, and one thing I've noticed, definitely, at least for the honors clubs or organizations, we're having a really hard time gathering interest from first years. At PTK, a part of the for PTK Tri Theta, even though we've been like setting up email lists, interest forms, we had recently like a fun interest meeting. We have very little, like maybe only one or two first year members that are staying next year, while almost all our leadership is graduating. And same things with the honors program. I'm also vice president of the SCH. And even at the honors meetings, we recognize we kind of notice that it's a lot of second years who are on their last semester and very few what's it called? Freshmen, like first year students. There are a couple and a lot of, and like the couple do seem very interested, but it's like it's very hard to try to get a lot of first years. Maybe because like a lot of them are focused on school, and even though we try to promote it as much as we can, they probably still don't see the focus on the. It's intimidating, of course, but yeah. So it's just like it's been kind of difficult for us, even though we've been trying like our best, and it's like we actually been attempting stuff, but like it's just hard nonetheless. But I think if like we can continue stuff, I think that'd be if as long as we continue stuff, we think we can make progress.
Hi, it's me, Seth. I think I just wanted to pitch in. Have you considered on reaching out to first year mentors and seeing if so I do if I'm going to make an assumption on why it is that you have more second years than it is freshmen is that when they're freshmen, it is a little bit harder to navigate the community at CCBC. You're new and like, discovering new clubs may be harder for those because they may not know where to look. Versus as you get to know the campus more and as you progress and get more familiar with the community here, it might be easier to kind of learn and discover new clubs or organizations or look for certain resources. So that's probably maybe why you tend to have people who are closer to graduating than people who are freshmen. And I would say like as an idea is maybe if you could reach out to someone who is in the first FYE mentors, first year experience mentors, and see if they might be able to reach out to you know, students that are, new and fresh and see if they might be able to help you with that. Or any branch within student life that kind of focuses on emailing and mentoring these kind of people that might be helpful.
Thank you. I hope that helps.
I was gonna say, well, to piggyback off of Seth, sorry, Lindsay, but your SGA liaison can like lead you to FYE because we do know them, we work closely with them, so your liaison can reach out to you if you don't, or reach out to them if you don't know how to get in touch with the FYE. That's all. Back to you, Lindsay. Sorry.
Thank you. We love to hear from you guys. We are your representatives. We work for you, and these are the type of conversations we really dream to have with you guys as the SGA members. So I appreciate to all of you who has shared. And if you wanted to share something and you're maybe, I guess, shy or something, we have a QR code. Please leave something on there. Let us know how you feel about CCBC. Even if you're graduating, let us know some of the changes you'd like to see. You might come back later, 5, 10 years, 2 years, and you want to come back and see, oh, CCBC is better than I left. So yeah, leave us something there to work on, and we appreciate. So if you came late, please just sign your name. Let us know where you which club you are representing. Are you able to pull that up from your side, Nehemiah?
I'm sorry, what am I pulling up? My apologies.
The sign up QR code is it on your side? Is it reflecting?
The one to sign in.
Yes, because we at least from here at Catonsville, we have some people walking in late, and we'd like to make sure they sign in.
Yeah, so it's in the chat also. Dan had put it in the chat. I can copy the link and then put it back right there. There it goes.
Thank you.
Yeah. So if you guys were late or if you guys missed it, it's back in the chat. I just copied and paste Dan's message and then the QR code for the feedback form, because we would love to hear your lovely voices, is on the screen.
Thank you guys for sharing the information you did with us. We had a nice time sharing with you as well and hearing from you. So if you have any more questions, please feel free to stick around, at least from if you're in person. So if you're online, just share something with those QR code that are being pulled up on the screen, and we'll appreciate. And yeah, have a wonderful spring break. Thank you. Bye.
And the sign in QR code is back up on the screen too if you guys missed it. Have a good spring break, everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Have a good spring break, guys.